Hi everyone, it's Recon. I've been wanting to do a music theory series for electronic musicians, and I found a pretty good jumping point off a few nights ago. So, the other night I sampled one of my favorite producers. I took one of his loops, off the first few bars of a song, and Kabza De Small, it's an Amapiano tune. And by using a graphical EQ, I was able to find the key of the song, and then I used the circle of fifths to figure out what to play on my piano, so I could make so it would sound right. It makes it musical, because the reason why you want to stay in a certain key signature, and a key signature means that it's telling you what you can play on a piano, keeps the music harmonic, it's easier to mix, and it sounds really good. Okay, we're here at Logic. Quick history lesson. It'll put it all in context for you. This is my man Pythagoras. Not only is Pythagoras famous for the Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared, but he's also famous for coming up with our first major scale, do, re, mi, fa, so. How he did this, he was looking up at the heavens and he saw circles. And he called it the frequencies of the heavens, the frequencies of circles. And through pi, he took frequencies, divided up 5 ways using pi, and came up with our first major scale. Now, that was the first 5 notes, though. A major scale actually has 8 notes when we progressed. So not only do, re, mi, fa, so, but do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And why this is important, though, this is half a circle, because I'm going to show you, because how I figured out what Cobbs's song was, his root note, what the key signature is of the song, is that he tunes his kicks. And by looking at my graphical EQ, and this is a mathematical term, but I looked at the tippy top of the circle, which is called the parabola, to figure out what the key was. So this is Cobbs's drum track. I looped 2 bars. If you notice here, that its kicks parabola is at 46.2. So I went to my graph of the piano and its frequencies, and 46.2 is F sharp, this black key right here. That's the actual note. Now, because it's a kick, has a different timbre, so that's why it sounds different, but that's the note. That's a major scale of F sharp. But I went to my circle of fifths because I didn't know. And knowing from what the frequency was, and I knew it was an F sharp, I looked at F sharp and see how many black keys I'm going to play in my key signature, because the root note is pretty much dead on for the key signature of a song. Now, the circle of fifths tells us how many black keys we play in a key signature of a song. If you notice here, you have the major C and you have the relative minor of A. Now, these are enharmonic, meaning that they are 2 different notes, but you use the same keys, right? So this is a C chord, but this is also A. And minor chords are a little more moody. So if I'm playing no sharps or flats, I'm not going to make a mistake if I'm in C major or A minor. What I really like this little exercise for is that I can kind of jam out, right? And instead of laboring and making my own drum loop, I was thinking, and I'm just going to take Kabza and just kind of jam off to it. So So, you know, that's what I did. Yeah, and it turned out pretty good, right? You know, good. And we could have a little fun. And then I also put some bass notes, seen some crazy ass bass notes on here. F sharp. Gotta have your little flute in there. Oh, where's my little flute? Oh yeah, it's down here. F sharp. And so, you know, I like this little mellotron. It's allowed me to just kind of play around, because lately, since I've been learning piano and practicing more, I've been playing jazz, all kinds of different music that I like, and just kind of playing with them and just getting the feel. And I noticed that I had to start figuring out what the keys were, you know? This was really nice, though. It was very, very precise. So instead of me going, you know, all around on the keyboard. Oh yeah, let me show you something real quick, though. If I played the wrong key, it doesn't sound good, especially on a piano. And that's why you want to stay in the same key. But if I play the wrong key in there, it's a little asymmetric. I mean, yeah, it's asymmetric. It's not symmetric, because the waves are, why it sounds good to us, because they're symmetrical together. Thelonious Monk's really famous for playing asymmetrical blocky chords, you know? He was really good at that. I'm not a total fan, but I love the genius by it. But if I play the wrong, if I play the wrong note within this key signature, I need to make sure all these flats are being played, but also this B and also this F. That's all still in the same key signature, going using do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Whole step, half step, whole step, half step. All right, I hope that helped. Let's do this again, you know, let me know if you like it, and then I'll continue to do more, and we'll really drum out some music theory. All right, talk to you later.